Wow, don't you wish Jira had all of this out of the box for their dashboards? Look at those widgets and how I can control them. I can just go, say status, I click done, I click search, and it just updates all my widgets. How crazy is that? Hey guys, welcome to Define Agile. This is Anatoly. Here we're talking everything Agile, and today another app review. This is called Custom Charts for Jira. I want to thank their team for sponsoring this video, allow me to show you this add-on. But to be honest, this is one of the best ones I have ever seen. This is how Jira should look like out of the box, but it doesn't. So I'm going to show you the pricing, how it works, how to configure them. Please watch until the end because I will show you their latest feature, which is time and status. You can track that in the gadget itself. So you click on apps, you click explore more apps, you go to custom charts for Jira, click enter. The first one, Staff Pick, is the one, great reviews, Klaus fortified. You can click on it. It has a free trial, so if you're not sure you like it, you can always add a free trial. Let me show you the pricing really quickly as well. Here's the pricing page. If you have a small team or you have an instance that you want to try it on, it's completely free up to 10 users. If you have a huge team, let's say 100 people, you pay $250 per user. But guys, it allows you to see all the data at a glance. It's completely worth it. I'm going to use it with my clients and for my Jira as well, so I'll recommend you. And you can always try it for free. So you click try it for free, have free trial. You can check it out, see how it works. Now let's go to the actual add-on itself and see what it can do. So let's say you set it up. To get to the gadget itself, you go to dashboards, and then either create a new dashboard, or if you want to add those gadgets to an existing dashboard, you just go to your existing dashboard. I have an Agile dashboard that I probably would use if you are a product owner, Scrum Master, that has all of those different important pieces of information I need to see at a glance. So here we are. First of all, they have different types of gadgets. If you don't see anything here like I do, you just click on edit your dashboard, you type custom charts, and they give you 4 different ways to do it. So custom chart is the main one where you have different chart types. Like this is the one, there's another one, there's another one. Those are different custom charts you can set up. Then there's issue list, which allows you to filter your issues really quickly and see them at a glance as well. So this is the one. And then there is shared dashboards. And then custom charts, simple search. I think it's one of the most amazing gadgets that I have seen because it allows you to control all the other custom search gadgets. So let's say I have a bunch of gadgets here and I want to see only information assigned to myself. So I can just go at myself and it shows information filters out just by me, which is very useful. Don't have to go and configure it over and over again. So now, since we know the gadget types, I want to show you what gadgets do I have, and then I'll show you how you configure it. It's very, very easy, and we're going to actually time it. I'm going to show you how to configure something like that in 10 seconds. I'm going to remove the filter, and then let's just look at them. So I have my search here. I can filter by issue type, status, assignee, but you can add anything you want. This is just my example here. You have a velocity chart. So right now it shows by sprint sum of story points. So I see it in sprint 1. We had 9 story points, sprint 2, 19, 27, 16. You could say Anatoly, but velocity is just the one that are done. How can we see that? That's why we go here, status and done. And here we go. So 9, 19, 11, and the ones that are still in process, just filter them out, which is very, very nice. So I'm going to remove this. So the other one is project issue list. So again, it's controllable by custom simple search. It allows me to create a issue list, pair my searches, and then I can see exactly what issues are in what. You can configure all those columns. I'll show you how to do that. Story points per assignee. Let's say you want to acknowledge somebody for doing amazing work, for completing lots of stories. You can see, let's say right now it's free and free, but let's say Anatoly had 20 story points and the financial developer had 10 story points. You can say, Anatoly did great work. And then you can see how many stories we complete per sprint, which is amazing. number of issues in status per project. So you can see, okay, Define Agile YouTube videos have 55 issues, project X only 12. So are we overloading Define Issues YouTube videos and or underloading project? Then we can see in status, we can see both of them have free in status. So we can go and see why are we not moving through Define Agile YouTube videos? Why are we having 42 issues in to do? And then we can see, okay, we've done 10 issues versus 7. So we see maybe that project X is very productive. Maybe we need to shuffle some resources or do whatever is needed. But you see how important is that they have everything at a glance. Now I want to show you how easy it is to configure all of this. You click on edit. I usually start with custom chart simple search because then you can connect it with everything else. So I would again search for custom charts. I would find the custom chart simple search, click on add, it will add widget like that. Then I'm just going to show you what I have. So it has reference ID because you can add multiple ones of those on a single dashboard and then filter different things. If you have just one, you don't have to worry about that. You can give a title, you can select projects. I just selected one project, but you can select all the projects you want, or you can select your saved filters, JQL, anything. And then here, you can do whatever you want in here and add as many fields as you want. Then you click save. And it is done. As I saved, extremely easy to create those velocity chart. Sounds complicated, but why don't we try to do it in about 10 seconds? Let's do it. So we click on three dots, we click configure, we select the chart type. There's many chart types. We select the tile chart. Then source, we want to use our gadget to be able to search for it, simple search gadget. We select the one that we found. We chart by sprint. We'll calculate sum of story points. And then we can hide any other sprints we want and show sprints we want. So we can add another segment or not. But then it looks exactly like that. See how easy it is? Crazy. So in about 10 seconds, you something like that will give you the view of your sprints, how many story points there is, how many are completed. You can also filter by anything you want, and then you have the complete view, everything here. Amazing. Let's click save again. So another one is Project X issue list. This gives you a list of everything that is searchable by this custom simple search right now because I connected them both. Let's go and configure that really quickly. Configure. So this is another widget they have, custom chart issue list. We select the chart title. Search is simple search gadget. If we want to search for it, if you want to do it for projects or advanced JQL, you can do that as well. Then it pulls all the issues related to the simple search gadget. And here you can add any fields you want. I have story points, sprint, assignee. If you want to add something else or delete it, it's very, very easy to do. So you can configure that also in like about 10 seconds. You can have the list. And then let's save it. There are many ways I would use it. One of the ways would be, let's say, I want to see all the blocked issues. I don't have any yet, but if I did, I would go to status. I would go to blocked. I would search. And let's say I'm a product owner and I need to unblock my team. I would go to blocked and I would see them all at a glance for the project. And here I go. I can go and click on any of them and fix it. Or let's say I want to see what was done. And then you can go and see what was done as well. And then you can report to your stakeholders what was done. So very powerful, very easy. You don't even have to go to your backlog. You don't have to go to your sprints. You can do everything from one dashboard, which is very, very useful. Story points per assignee, we already talked about that. Time in status, super important widget. It helps us to see how long does our issue stay in to do, how long does it stay in progress, in review, so we can go and optimize that. If we see, let's say, everything in review takes long time, we know that the bottleneck is a review. So time and status allows us to quickly, very, very quickly analyze where the bottlenecks are and then address them. Let me show you how to set it up. Let's go and configure this. Again, selecting simple search gadget. It works for 1D chart by status, calculate, and then you can have count, sum, average. I use average to see the average hours the issues stay in certain status. Then you can go and you can hide and add any other statuses you want here. I hit and done because, well, when they get to done, they get to done. I don't really care about average hours they stay done, but rest is very, very important. If you have a lot of statuses, if you track everything, like it's in staging, it's review and staging, in production, you can see exactly how much time they spend. Then you look at what is the largest time we spend in certain status, then you go optimize it. So this is very, very cool. Let's click done. And then the last one, if you have multiple projects, you can track them and group by those projects. So this is a 2D chart. Let's configure that. I'll show you how it's done. So we have templates. I just select a 2D group bar chart, and then you can chart by, and then you group by project. You have multiple projects, and then you can count issues, and then you can have statuses here. So it's very, very easy. Allows you to group things and compare one towards another. If you want to compare projects, if you want to compare issue types, you can do all of this in a single graph. Very, very useful. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I want to thank again our sponsor, Custom Charts, for JIRA, for allowing me to review this app and show it to you. I'll leave a link to Custom Charts in the description up the top. Please go check them out. They're amazing. And I'll talk to you next one. Bye-bye.